Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to stop in and say hello. Happy Fall Tuesday. Yes, you guys, as you can see, it is sunny out there, but that wind, it's high wind. And see, I came home. You see, I still have my little hat to go around my ears. It is cold out there. It's the wind, like a wind chill. And it's like 4 degrees. And when you have high wind, it's going to make it feel like it's like 44. So, can't let that sun fool you. Okay, I just come in to say hello and to see how you guys is doing. I'm so sick of this calling. And I know what they're calling about. Let me put this coffee maker on. So I just come in to talk to you guys. That's my coffee maker. Oh, it's just been a busy day. I went this morning to the coffee house. I went for my little walk and I went to the coffee house. And as I was ordering my coffee, and the young lady, she said, would you like a pastry? And sometimes a pastries can be very pricey. So I said, well, no, not at this time. And then like handmade, they make them themselves. I said, no, not at this time. I just, as usual, doing my walk, come in here and get a cup of coffee, then come back to the house, then get in ride and go. And it's a coffee shop where you can sit down and mingle with people, and you hear conversation, folks on the computers, reading books, whatever. So as I was standing there, ordering my coffee, and I looked, I said, well, I got a couple more minutes so I can be able to, because I'm 5 minutes away from to go back to the house. So I just sit. And you guys in the cafe, all these folks was talking about the state of the economy. You can hear the conversation that people was worried. And it was interesting, listening to the conversation. And I was to a point, I got to get up and go back to the house because I got to go to work. But it was very interesting. So I asked the barista, and I was talking to her, and then she said it's every day. She said they come in. She said like they talk to each other and they vent about the state of the economy. And one young lady, hey, she's at a neighbor 2 doors down. There was a federal worker, and with the shutdown, they wasn't able to get paid. And now the young man is door dashing to make sure his bills get paid. He is door dashing. And I said, I know that's a big challenge for him. But he had that wisdom to know that all money is green. They all serve, the same purpose. You're paying something. You're going out purchasing something. So he door dashing. And he has a family, wife, and I guess a couple of children. And he out there, he door dashing. Then now folks are becoming content creators. I was on TikTok and there was a person over there telling a story. Everybody have one. They was telling a story, and this is the beginning for them. They never did this before. They was telling a story about they furloughed. They don't have any money. And wanting people to support them. And of course, they're getting the support on social media. And I'm saying that, you guys, when a lot of us get into social media and start doing it, we all do it for different reasons. Some people doing it because they're lonely. Some people doing it for sponsorship. Some people doing it for money. Some people just doing it, you know. Everybody had their own reason. But you have people on the outside looking in. They figure everybody on social media is lazy. They're looking for an easy way out. They need jobs. Being on social media is a job. This stuff don't happen overnight. It depends on your content. It depends on what you're putting out there. It can take 6 months. It can take 6 years. So it's a job, and you have to put in the work and the time if you're looking for the money part of social media. But to hear people talking about the world events and things going over in other countries, yeah, they paid $20 billion to Argentina. I think it was 20 billion or something for them. But people in America is hurting. They hungry. You know, the SNAP benefits about to be cut off on the 1st. People are worried. And you know, you can't do nothing but have compassion. But you guys, let's be for real. There are some people in that bunch that did not vote at all. There were some people in that bunch had said, I'm not voting for a woman. So that's the consequences when you stay at home. That's the consequences, baby, when you stay at home. You have to get up and go out and do what you're supposed to do. I vote every election. Now, like, we got a mayor election coming up here. I'm not a fan of both of them. I'm not going to lie. But I did. Guess what? Got my butt up. I said early voting. I voted. Even though they're not a fan of mine, you know, you got to do research on folks. Because they would tell you what they want you to hear. Just like this president did, told them folks what he wanted. Oh, yeah. And then you know what the sad thing about it? What I'm hearing from a lot of people, something about a stimulus check. That man ain't going to give you no stimulus check. Where you get that stuff from? So they voted for him thinking they're going to get a stimulus check. You know, this old stupid stuff. And now we over here, we hurting. You know, then you hearing rumors and stuff on social media, you guys, and you saying about the SNAP cuts, they're not getting benefits, what they're going to be doing. And I said, I hope that's not true. I really hope it's not true. You know, and people got families, they got kids, they're not going to let them go hungry. But it's just like scary times we living in. You just don't know. So I'm saying that, you guys, with the state of the economy and everything that's going on now, you just have to be mindful. You have compassion for people. But at the same time, you got to be willing to see clean through that stuff and say, hey, in the back of your mind, did you vote? You will become part of the problem. And on that note, you guys, I know I done vented too much. I thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you later. Bye, guys.